It's the I Can't Mom Today podcast with Heather, the new mom, and Vera, the seasoned mom. I Can't Mom Today.
Hey, this is Vera and Heather back again with another episode of I Can't Mom Today podcast. Hi, Vera.
Hello, Heather. How's it going?
As I could choke on phlegm in my throat. Great.
Ew. You're sick again?
Yeah, I haven't been sick in a while, I feel like. Or no, I had a stomach thing. No, you're right. No.
It seems to me like it was just yesterday you were sick.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
And look at me, not focusing on the negatives. Look at me.
I know what's happening.
Mm.
We're rubbing off on each other.
Yeah, I know. We're switching. The roles are reversing. We're having a Freaky Friday.
Right?
On a Tuesday, Wednesday, whatever.
Tuesday. Is Baker healthy?
Yeah, I mean, he has of course, that's where I got this wonderful cold from, and he's better. He has like a runny nose, but and a wet cough, and I have a dry cough, so that's weird. But been COVID testing for 5 days, and the onset of symptoms and nothing, so that's good. But I also feel like I'm like, it's my time. It's been 2 years, and I don't know that I've had COVID, so I could have been one of the people that was asymptomatic and just never knew it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But yeah, so that's where we are. And because I had like headache, sore throat, I can still taste and smell. So I guess that's a big one. And yeah, coffee, mostly the cough is what's driving me crazy. So yeah.
Well, they've said that like Omicron and everything that you don't necessally lose your taste and smell.
I'm just letting you know that I haven't tested positive. Okay. I've been testing diligently. I really have. I've just because I don't want, I certainly don't want to get someone else sick. And so I'm wearing a mask not because it's COVID, but because I don't want to get other people sick because it sucks.
Yeah.
It sucks.
Well, yeah. No, you want to be considerate.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Hey, my wrist is all healed.
Oh, congratulations.
I went to the doctor and he said it's good. I'm cleared to go back to Pilates, although he said don't be doing no burpees or anything anytime soon. I was like, he won't catch my happy butt doing burpees anyway. So
yeah, I do modified.
I can. Well, even before I was diagnosed with the RA, burpees, I think the way my body is shaped, it's just, they don't work.
Yeah.
I just can't. I can't do them. Even when I was in really super awesome shape, I'd end up like tripping over myself. I don't know if my arms are not long enough or too long, or my legs are too long, or I don't know. But I've never been able to master them.
Yeah. I modify. I don't even joke around with it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cause I have my hips pop.
Yes.
Well, grinding in my lower back. So there we are.
Yeah. Yeah. My hips pop too. That's the other thing. They would be like, and it would not be comfortable, not feel good. Yeah. So burpees are not for everybody, I don't think.
Yeah. And they have modified where you just like, you hold your arms up and step back, step back with one foot, bring in, step back with the other foot, bring in. So you can do them.
Yeah.
It's a modified one. I mean, when the exercise routine calls for burpees, there you are.
There you are. Okay.
Oh, there you are. But other than that, you're good, right? You're healthy. You're okay. Like your RA is okay.
Oh yeah. No, the RA is, it's pretty good. And it just feels good not to have to wear a stupid wrist brace all the time.
Yeah.
So yeah. Everything other than that, everything is, okay.
Good. Excellent. I like it.
I can't wait till my kid's teenage brain fully develops. But other than that, everything's. I actually was talking to a girlfriend of mine, and we were saying how if people had teenagers, they'd probably never have kids. Like if you had a teenager before you had kids, you'd be like, oh, never mind. I don't want to do this. Because, sorry, not to freak you out.
Parent, I would have more kids. I would adopt all the kids.
I mean, it's just, so I was like, I wonder if when they hit puberty, like, wouldn't it be cool if we could just put them in like a teenager incubator? Yeah. And like just stick them in a box for a few years until their brains fully develop. Yeah.
It's called
seriously. But it doesn't mean you're not going to get calls from the boarding school. Like that's kind of what's going on with me. We won't get into details.
That's what I pay you for. Click.
Right.
I'm just kidding.
Seriously.
That's what the movies
Yeah.
say, at least, right?
I just don't think I was that bad when I was a teenager, but it may be just that I blocked it out. And of course I wasn't the parent. So
I was, and I acknowledge that.
ugh. See,
Mhm.
I don't know. Well, I might have been a bit of a mess, but like my parents didn't hear about it.
Yeah, I think I would think I was just I think I was like a bird in a cage is what I felt like. So I just
Yeah.
needed to get out. And so I tried any way I could to get out of that
Yeah.
cage. And I got in a lot of trouble for it.
Yeah.
So, and I acted out because I just felt so caged. So
Yeah.
you can't, I tell Brad that all the time. I was like, you can't cage a wild animal, baby.
I'm a wild woman. Look out. Wow.
Oh, anyways. So last week we talked about my adorable little inmate that sneaks things to school, and the daily pat downs that we provide. And yeah, so we asked in our group, what's the craziest thing that your kid has tried to take to school or brought home from school? And we got some pretty cool answers.
We did. Yes.
Yeah. So one was let's start with the mild ones. A can full of ants.
Yes, a can full of ants. And if I do believe, wasn't that your nephew?
It was my nephew, and I don't recall this, but in my nephew's sweet little baby heart, I have to defend him and say he was trying to save his mom money because of ant farms. Didn't Lucas have a ant farm?
He did, actually.
Yeah,
it was
see?
cool.
So
They survived for a little while, but it was a for real ant farm. It wasn't a can of ants.
yeah, but I mean, think about like the money that he saved, my sister.
Yeah.
So there's that.
No, really, how did he explain that, if at all?
I have no idea. I should ask that question.
Yeah. Like, what was he thinking?
Yeah.
And where did he get the ants from?
Yeah. Like, did he like strategically like pick them up, or did he just like how did that come about? Or was there like a can of freaking ants because somebody left like a can of like peaches or something?
Well, yeah, it could be something like that. Oh my
follow-up
God.
questions. You should have asked her. Why didn't you ask her? We could have had her on that.
I don't know. I was expecting somebody to explain it.
Well, you know what? You can't just expect people to read your minds.
I guess not.
Somebody said rocks at some point, like rocks in freeze, like in a refrigerator specifically.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, we get rocks all the time. Like Baker loves collecting sticks of rocks.
That's
like,
too funny.
Like as if they will disappear one day. And
you make sure you got your stash.
Yeah, we got it. And we got a stash. I mean, everywhere, sticks and rocks. So we can maybe make fire. I don't know.
This one, actually, I know my girlfriend, she said a guillotine with a decapitated Barbie. Yes. And I remember that story because she was telling me about it when it was happening, because it was something about how they needed to do a project like about something in history. So her daughter decided to do something about, I guess, capital punishment.
Okay.
So
or maybe medieval punishment.
Yeah, maybe medieval punishment. It was like a history thing, but it's just kind of funny that that's what she chose, and proceeded to bring in made a little guillotine and with the Barbie and decapitated the Barbie to demonstrate. Yeah.
Fascinating.
Your child is strange. I mean, of all the things,
Yeah.
Like she could have made a little ship or who knows. Yeah, a guillotine.
Yeah, I mean, it's crafty. She may be unique in that. Maybe she's gonna grow up and be a historian of punishments throughout time.
Yeah, sounds really cheerful.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, there was another one. What was the other one? Oh, a World War II brass knuckles. Those were somebody's grandfather's World War II brass knuckles.
Yeah. And evidently they were labeled in a bag, like grandpa's do not open.
Yeah.
So that's funny. Yeah, and the kid got 1 week of suspension because
because another kid brought a gun to school.
yeah, which is not funny.
No, it's not, but it's like he was overruled by the gun or overshadowed by the gun.
And this is all elementary school too.
Yes, it was elementary school.
Like, what is going on? Like, do we
I
need to
know.
just pat our kids down every freaking day, or like send them through a metal detector before they leave the house?
I know. So, yeah, before they even leave the house, because who knows?
That's
It's crazy.
bananas. Would brass
But-
knuckles go off? I'm assuming it's metal, right? I don't know. I don't know how those things
Well,
work.
they're brass, so brass.
I
is
know, but
metal.
like, I don't know. Listen, woman, I don't know how they work. I don't know because like there are different compositions of metal and no science.
Well, I guess that's true.
Oh, speaking of, Baker was pulling weeds with me this weekend during my like limited window of feeling okay. And he pulled that one that was like an actual plant. It was like an offshoot of a plant and it had roots. And he was like, it has 3. And I don't think he knows the word for roots or he couldn't recall it. And I was like, oh, good. Yeah, whatever. And he's like, I was like, you know what? Let me tell you a secret. That's not a root. That's not a weed. That's a plant. And he's like, I mean, weeds are plants. I get it, guys. Come on. But he goes, okay. He's like, well, then I'm going to go science it.
I'm going to go what it?
Science it.
Science it?
Yeah. So like to, investigate and, observe and scientific process. Yeah. I was like, that's cute. You're so cute. You're so cute. And the next minute he's like, not listening. So whatever.
I was going to say, hang on to those cute moments.
Yeah. I do.
They get fewer and farther between.
I know, did you say fewer and farther between?
Oh, I might have. Who knows?
Okay. Who knows? Well, if your kid has brought something to school or brought something home from school and it's super wacky, we would love to hear about it. Please hit us up at ican'tmomtodaypodcast@gmail.com, or you can join our group and go respond to that message in our group and on Facebook. Sorry. And then we also have Instagram. Sorry. My head's a little coldy.
A little coldy.
All right. Until next time.
Bye. Don't forget to rate us.
Yeah.